Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So, we're picking up where we left off last episode. We have two classes that we need to go to. And it looks like the first one is going to be right up here.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
I believe this is the
Hello,
Defense of the
I am
Dark
Nettie.
Arts class.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charm.
Just kidding.
Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, I like this. Accio. Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
We might.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, let's see what we have to do here.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
The summoning charm, Accio, pulls a target closer to the caster. Hold R2 and press the assigned button to cast. Accio and pull the target closer. Release R2 to cease the casting the spell.
Accio.
Splendid!
Okay. Oh,
Excellent control there.
sweet.
That's it!
I think we did a good job there.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it says court rules. Use Accio to summon the balls close to the edge without going over in order to score points.
Yes!
30 points. My turn.
Accio.
Ooh,
Splendid!
30 points
Let
as
us
well.
see this.
Oh, okay.
Phew.
All right, we're going to have to step up our game here.
Not to worry.
Watch this.
I messed that up. Dude,
That is how it's done.
she's good.
Accio.
And I suck. Oh my
Nicely done.
god. Can I redo this? I don't think I can.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Good job.
There we go.
Accio.
Too much. Golly.
Stay focused.
Come on.
Let us see this. Yes!
Excellent
little-
control there.
Extremely disappointed in this right now.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Well, she definitely won.
Accio.
Well done.
Oh.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Did not respond well to pressure on that one, that's for sure.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand, or I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Okay, we have some questions. Is the magic the same at Ugadu? Ugadu? What? Sorry, I'm butchering that. What does it look like? How big is it?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wagadu.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Won't happen again. I'm not going to lose
quite
again.
convenient if one is
I was
without
super
their wand.
disappointed in that one.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
All right, what does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
And then how big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
And then thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use a word,
If you would.
if you're so
All
inclined.
right, let's go talk to Professor Ronan.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. All right, quest complete, Charms class.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am, yes. Samantha Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say, because I suck.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Is there something I could grab here? I'm gonna guess that's a no.
What does it matter whether we even do?
And then the werewolves
All right,
and the goblins
now-
and the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you?
We have
In
to
the
go to
Goblin
our
Rebellion
next
of
class. The level is
1752.
locked.
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
Maybe I gotta just go downstairs. Professor Fig's classroom. No. Oh, hold on 1 second. I think we got ourselves... Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before the term begins. I've assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Black, Headmaster. I mean, I don't understand why I can't pick these things up. If I'm supposed to even pick these things up. But there's nothing we could get here. Everything is like blocked up for me right now. There it is.
Well, I have
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, it says steady your wand and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Now we have learned Levioso.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
All right, it says perform a basic cast on the training dummy. With a, okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
right.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Oops.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
There's going to be a lot of these
Very
combinations
good.
with spells.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Be easy. Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know!
Alright, Sebastian Sallow is going to get his
Let's just say
I do enjoy
ass.
Levioso!
All my students would escape. Watch your opponent's signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oh. So,
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I think we got to go talk to our friend that we just got in a
Nice
fight
work.
with, Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat. I've had my share.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing or sounds suspicious?
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
That is true.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
We might be interested in that.
Till next time.
Getting our skills up for sure.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Okay. Let's open up our... okay. Talks about side quest on the map, but these are our quests, and we have achieved all of them so far. All right, now there's going to be more because I think we need to go to Hogsmeade still. We still got quite a few things left. Oh, and now we have a new quest. Meet with Professor Weasley. All right, now we get to go meet with Professor Weasley, and I think she's going to take us to Hogsmeade. It says, but we're going to meet in the Transfiguration classroom. Not before we pet the cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything, or no, Professor?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What more work? Or Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay, we have some questions. So there really is an Ollivander's here. What's a spellcraft? What more can you tell me about the potion shop?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
And now we have, what more can you tell me about the potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
And then I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay, let's go do it. Report to Professor Ronan. All right, speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. And if we're trying to get this 100% completion, we need to do all this stuff.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What's the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
All right, I will go complete the
I'll
tasks.
start on the task right away, Professor.
All right, search areas on the mini-map. Represent areas. Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. All right, it's telling us where to go.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Right there. Come on, Paige. How do you collect it?
Accio. Protego. Accio.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, man. I've got some learning to do, that's for sure.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Accio. Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me?
I will help you soon. But I've got this to do first.
I trust the preliminary tasks were
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
So what I'm going to do now is Reparo. Okay, now this new spell is unlocked. The Mending Charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. That is definitely something we're going to need.
That's it. Very good.
So,
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
with these spells that we have a pulling spell, we have a fighting spell, we have a protection spell, we have a repairing spell. You know, we're going to have to use these different spells when it comes to fighting, you know, people, whatever it may be. So I definitely need to start paying attention to those things. All right, now let's open up our map. And this says, "Welcome to Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley has arranged for me to visit the nearby village of Hogsmeade and replace my lost supplies. This is the next quest that I will be tracking." It's good to track these quests, just so I don't get lost right now. I'll just start collecting all those when I get the chance.
What am I missing?
We do need to help all these people out too.
Do you happen to have any Valerian?
Right now we're in the bell tower.
Hello, looking for me?
I am.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Yes, let's go. But it looks like I can only equip 4 spell charms at a time. I might be wrong on that. I'm really just starting to figure this game out. Because I'm only 2 hours in. And the first hour was not really anything crazy.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Good. And look at all of this.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Man, there is a lot
Oh, wait, over
to
here.
do.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Okay. Looks like we definitely need to collect them then, just for some potion making. All right, Natty, I'm back.
Look, From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
I'm sure we'll go into the Forbidden Forest here soon. But man, it looks like there is a lot to do in this game, in this world.
If I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Exploring will be our best friend.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
What does this mean? What? Hogsmeade. Oh, dang it. I gotta go back to Natty. That is cool, though.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Take care, Mr. Moon.
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's.
I think I have to go
choose
here,
a
don't I?
favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay, it says to open our map. Woo! And there is a lot here. All right, we can get new haircuts if we want. All right, here is Ollivander's.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay, it says purchased. This is the Finalis wand. Finalis wand. All right.
What do you think?
Think he likes it.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
I wonder if there's a backstory with this wand.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oh, we have visited Mr. Ollivander's. All right, now open that map back up. And let's go get our potions.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Let's talk to Perry Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Let's do it.
What can I do for you today?
Okay, supplies. We got to get this potion recipe. Recipe for a potion that causes a rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping to protect them from harm. And then a recipe for a healing potion.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Yeah, we got it. We got everything we needed, and we don't really have any money for anything else, so. Okay, we've got to visit the Magic Neep. There's tomes and scrolls. And there's the Magic Neep right there.
Well, hello there.
Let's go ahead and talk to Timothy Teasdale.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
I appreciate that.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
So this Dittany seed unlocks the ability to grow Dittany in small pots.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, we could sell items. We're not selling anything. But we don't really have any money yet, so... Now we have one more thing to do. And that's a visit. Right here. Tomes and scrolls. Oh. Not go jumping into the water.
Tales of beetles
And here we go, right here.
An inquiring mind.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown, I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Okay. So we are going to get the potting table with a small pot spellcraft. It unlocks the ability to conjure a potting table with a small pot for magical plants. And then small potion station spellcraft. It's perfectly suited to all your potion brewing needs.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
We don't have any money, so that's not an option right now.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
All right, so it says meet Natty at the town circle. Again, we're just starting this game out. We don't have any money, so can't really get anything extra. All right, there is Natty.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Oh, here we go, finally! Woohoo!
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ooh, trolls back. Dodge, okay.
Lumos. Reparo.
I'm just doing some dumb stuff.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to act down! Expelliarmus!
Oh! Whoa!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Arresto! Look out!
I guess it gives us some more. Come on, Natty! Oh, that didn't work.
Took him long enough.
I thought I could use Protego to block that. We still have some work to do. That is for sure. All right, it says L1 and R1 to invoke ancient magic. And that was pretty cool. All right. I don't know what we just did, but we did something.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay, we've got to repair a couple things. Repair the damage.
Repair.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
2 things we've just repaired. That's the 3rd thing. Statue's repaired now.
Repairer.
Hey, we got ourselves another flame. And here we go. Right over here should be the last 2. Maybe not. That was just all one thing.
Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Okay. Now we can go speak to the shopkeeper.
Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso.
God, we suck right now.
We were just talking about you.
All right.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Heck yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
It is a traditional school robe. And that is what we're going to get. Okay, it says we've received a new piece of gear. Time to equip it. Your current defense and offense are displayed at the top right of the screen. Select the cloaks and robe gear slot and press X. Equip a robe. And that's all we can do right now. But that's still awesome. Thank you.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I'll take it.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Thank you. Okay, it says follow Natty to the 3 broomsticks.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Ooh.
Let's go.
This is not good. It is shaping up for
Did they see
something
us?
I don't think so.
What is
Pretty
that
cool.
goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Well, it seems like a setup or a
Something's
trap.
not right. The only brutes we
Victor
usually have to deal with.
Rookwood.
Oh,
And there he is.
how timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
What is
Can't
this
drink
about?
butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Well, why?
Trolls,
That's the thing we need to
Ranrock,
figure out.
and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Okay, it says talk to Natty outside the 3 broomsticks.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Well then, let's go. You must return to your common room for the night. Access the map. Select the Hogwarts map button to switch to the Hogwarts map. All right, the Gryffindor common room, the common room of the Gryffindor house. Travel. Here we go. We are getting back. Back to our room. And our quest complete. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Okay. I'm assuming as soon as I leave this room, it'll probably open up another main quest for me. Here it is. You've received an owl post. Open our field guide. From Professor Fig. Okay. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. All right. We need to go see Professor Fig.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Coach! Slow coach!
All right. We are on our way to talk to Professor Fig right now.
What I wouldn't give for a pint of sweet golden mead.
Yeah, this map is definitely going to take us some getting used to. That is for sure.
I'm not going to lose any more sleep over that.
But it looks like we're not too far off
Take
now.
a moment to allow our music.
I think we need to go up. And here we go. All right, we gotta wait.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Sir, about the goblins at Gringotts.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
And then Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
That sounds like a good
I'll
idea.
let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
All right, we got to report to Professor Hecat.
What do you want?
All right, we're almost there. Oh, some of these interactions seem like they could be a blast. And we're here.
Accio. Revelio.
Hold on. Yeah, I just did that.
Accio.
Maybe it's
Revelio. Accio.
All right, never mind.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
All right, let's see what we got to do.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
It says win 2 rounds of crossed wands and complete a round of spell combination practice with
Seems
Luke
crossed
and
wands isn't
Rattleby.
as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
We are almost there.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
All right, we're gonna face Lucan first.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Yeah, Lucan, we gotta do some stuff.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Yes, we are.
Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh. Alright, break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell Levioso. Target lock, R3, lets you track enemies without aiming. And then use the directional pad to change targets while locked.
Confringo! Protego! Accio!
Expulso!
Susono! Stupid one. There goes my wager. Levioso!
You're better than that!
Confringo! Levioso! Lumos!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Throw her up again. A victory.
What a duel.
No, what a beatdown.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
It says I've only done one. So I need to go back and do it again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yeah, let's do Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Oh, would they have 3? Break through violet shields with 4 spells like the summoning charm Accio. Okay.
Protego! Accio!
Levioso!
Accio!
Divindo!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Confringo!
Protego! Mind the one!
Protego! Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Levioso!
What's Max do up here?
Accio!
Confringo!
Act like a winner.
Levioso!
Levioso!
Divindo!
Hey,
Some
we're
big
doing
hits
good.
that round.
3 on 2, no match.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Alright, it says we gotta complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan. Did I not, oh, that's locked. Oh.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, let's see what... So this is spell combination practice 1. I'm supposed to cast Accio on the dummy to draw it close, then hit it with a basic cast 4 times in a row.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Cool. It says cast Levioso now.
Levioso.
Good one.
Ooh, Levioso, then Accio.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it.
That was cool. I like that.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
All right, now we can go
Assignment's
see
all finished.
The professor. So let's go ahead and open up our quest again. And let's, oh, there we go. Track the professor's quest.
Come now, Annabelle.
We are definitely learning a bunch of new spells too, which is pretty cool. You know, some of these schools that or spells that we're going to learn are going to be pretty awesome.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yeah.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Same.
And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
All right, we have learned Incendio, sorry. You've learned enough spells that you need to equip Incendio into your spell set. To do this, you'll need to swap it out with a different spell.
Good work.
Man. We've got Lumos or Reparo. But the good thing is we'll be able to make changes when we need to. We already did that. Okay, let's open up our quest, I guess. Secrets of the Restriction section. I should report back to Professor Fig and let him know that I've learned Incendio. Jesus. One thing, I want to look at these challenges. We've done a lot of quests. We haven't really done much combat. Field guide pages, room of requirement. This is okay. We don't have any assignments except the main assignment, so that's all we can do right now. Is at least what it looks like.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Incendio!
I already did that. I don't know why it won't leave. But let's just go talk to Professor Fig.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
That's fine. Talk to Sebastian. Okay. Oh.
Incendio!
I need to get rid of this.
Revelio.
Done it. Are we good now?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
All right. I think this is a good stopping point. I've definitely made a little bit of mistakes on this episode. So need to finish it right here just to kind of take a break and figure this out a little bit more. But that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy this series. This game looks amazing. There's a ton of stuff you can do in it, and I cannot wait to really dive deep into this journey with you guys. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.